is not peace. Some are just warning, while others is goodbye. Don't ever mistake the silence of a man for granted. When some men are silent, that just means they are fed up. They just close and wash. Don't take a good man silent for granted. Should I increase the volume? Please share this video, guys. Some silence.
I like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Kwakadash, and I'd like to get double honors to the elders from GMS that rule well. Salutations to the elders and apostles and the brothers that's living in the truth, doing the work night and day and night. Shout out to you sincere sisters who is loving Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husbands, loving your children, taking care of the home, learning in silence, doing the right things, staying positive. Yeah, so this is a little clip, that I seen. I just thought, I'll add to it. You got this woman here. She says some silence are warnings, others are goodbyes. She's talking about how women. Her page is basically. She talks about basically how women, how they treat men. The do's and don'ts that you're not supposed to treat a man. If you're treating a man a certain kind of fucking way, you got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And she said that when a woman is treating her man, not the man that he wants to be, right, or that he needs to be, you're treating him and comparing other men to him, and you're disrespectful. He's not going to ever open up to you. He's never going to explain. He don't want to say anything to you. He's going to find another woman who is willing to be there for him. He wants a woman that's soft-spoken. He wants a woman that's kind, caring, loving, sweet, and she's in her feminine energy, okay? No man wants a woman that wants to be masculine. There's no way. It's not going to work. That's bad. That's a bad thing for a woman to do. That's somebody said that all feminist women should go and eat some. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. They shouldn't even be having no children, having kids, or trying to be married. Stay single and be a, I'm not gonna say the word. So for you sisters, man, that's out there, that's in the truth. If you got a loving husband, a caring husband, treat that man right. Respect him. Respect him, man. Cook, clean, do what you got to do for him. Don't play around. Don't disrespect him. Don't ever compare him to another man. Don't ever compare him to another man. Let me repeat myself. Don't ever compare him to another man. Men in totality don't like that. That's like a man saying, you know what? Let me go find another chick, right? That has a better body, right? Right? And let me deal with her and disrespect you, and let me compare you with her. No. Men, you never hear men will say, let me drop my masculinity so I can please this woman. No, that doesn't make no fucking sense. A man that's masculine gonna always be masculine, doesn't matter what the situation is. All right? You got these women that be saying, oh, I'm not gonna be submissive to any kind of man. It's either you're submissive or you're not. They don't just think, oh, I don't think I should be submissive to the no. It's either yes or no. That's why Yahushua told us that your yea be yeas and let your nays be nays. Stop playing around with people's emotions and feelings. That's why people have a crash out moment. It says some silences are warnings, others are goodbyes. So sometimes a person will say, you know what? I'm done. I'm gone. You will never hear from that person ever again. You will never, ever hear from that person again. You got to be very fortunate that you could hear or hear or get a conversation from a person for real. And then you don't know what someone may be thinking in their mind in silence. That's very dangerous. You have people out here that are plotting and doing something that can get rid of you or hurt you or damage something in your life for good. You don't want that type of beef, man. You don't want that type of issues in your life. Come on, man. There was a lady that I knew. She was dating this guy. The guy was talking to another woman. And things were being said. Or I guess maybe she must have, seen this happening from before. Who knows? I don't know what the severity of this. All I know, this happened like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 9. The girl had a bucket of ammonia and bleach. All right? She had ammonia and bleach. And I believe it was battery acid in the mix. I'm not sure, but I know it was ammonia and bleach. Don't you know that this girl saw them two together, her and the guy, and she threw the bleach and ammonia, the bucket that was with the mixture of those chemicals, and threw that whole thing into that girl's face? I mean, the girl yelled and hollered and screamed, she threw it like splash. I mean, it started burning her skin. It burned her skin, her face, her eyes. She went blind. It was a terrible thing that happened to her. She was jealous. She crashed out. The other guy, he got minor injuries on him from the splash on his skin. And that's a terrible thing, man. For real. That's a terrible thing. You don't know what people are thinking when you're doing such a thing. People are willing to do whatever they gotta do to make them feel good. Silence can't be warnings because you don't know what that person is thinking. You don't know what that person is thinking. So, I'm going to tell you this. You don't want to be on the other side of that spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's not a good thing, man, to play with people's emotions, man. Play with people's feelings, man. You want to do right by people. You want to do things good by people. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I see my son and my niece and my sister-in-law. Hold on, guys.
You don't want to hold on to this old lady.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
Good?
Hi, Daddy.
What's going on,
What's
brother?
up? You all right?
How's
You
mama?
good? Yeah, she good. She all right, yeah.
It smell good in here.
It's a little bit.
It smell good. No, look, it smell mad good in here.
I don't like old man.
Ooh,
Hey,
your uncle gonna get you.
hey, you gonna get this. You gonna get this. What's up?
Hey, that's your
You
uncle.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't doing nothing to him. Ain't my
He
fault.
knows
He
you
aging
Where-
faster than me.
Where Romel at?
Where his mom had to go food, get some stuff at the supermarket.
Okay,
And then
all
he
right.
should be coming back soon.
All right. She good?
Yeah,
It
she is,
smells
yeah,
like
right.
old man.
Dad, you gonna see grandma later?
Nah, I'm not going back. I'm not going over there. Nah, I'm not going over there.
What?
Jeremiah funny, yo.
I know.
Old man
I
smells
know.
strong.
Yeah. Go upstairs. Hey, go upstairs and do some young woman's work. I'll be up there. Yeah, yo. My bad, yo. That's my Yeah, my niece, man. I'm gonna get at her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know that's my family. You know, my family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I need she a trip, man, I'm gonna get in her ass, man. That's Judah, man. She said, Uncle, you old, Uncle, you old, you're old man. You know what I'm saying? But old man take care of himself. She expected that we supposed to be young forever. We ain't gonna be young forever. You know, so I told us before, I said, you better hope you get to my damn age. A lot of people don't get to my age. You know? Shit, me and my sister-in-law, man, shit, we in our 40s, man. So, listen, man, we ain't nobody tripping over there. You know what I'm saying? My sister-in-law, she got her hair all grayed out now. I remember when she was young, when she ain't had that, you know. But listen, man, it's a beautiful thing when you do age, man, because when you age, man, you get to a point in your life where it's like the Lord has blessed you gracefully and bountifully to see, you know, a better day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, going back to this video, what the lady's saying, she says some silences are warning. Some people don't even get a chance to even experience to get old because they doing crazy shit. They commit suicide. You know, they commit you know, all type of bad things. You know what I'm saying? They unaliving people. They crashing out, doing all sorts of things, man. So you probably gonna never get a chance to be old. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, back to the matter. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful how you treat people, man. Let's get a couple scriptures, man, because there's a lot of things that can and will be done to you, man, in the day of the Lord, man. It's vengeance and you don't want these things to happen. You know what I'm saying? All right. This is Ecclesiastes 39 and 28. This is Ecclesiastes the 39th chapter and 28 verse. Let me start the 27th verse. It says, all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. So sometimes what you do to people affects their morale, affects their way of thinking. And you don't know what people's coming at. You don't know what they're planning to do. You know. Verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. So it could be they can lay on sore stroke time of destruction when it's time for them to do things to you, man. Like physically and literally, you know. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So it says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So sometimes the Lord can put a spirit on someone to behave in such like manner in their silences. You do not know what people are going through, you know. And sometimes, like I said, I did a video of, I mean, it was like maybe hundreds of videos I did a while ago, that your silence don't mean nothing. You think that you living in silence, it means, I mean, especially depending on what the situation is. If you dealing with someone, you think because you live in silence, you think you right. Nah, you ain't right. You ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean because you in silence mean you're right. So depending on the person and their situation, you may be in silence thinking of something evil. It doesn't mean you right because you silent. That doesn't mean anything. Because you silent because you right. No, that don't mean anything. You know, especially if you know you did something or you was involved with someone. Because you silent. You only silent because you're trying to avoid confrontation. That's it, man. That's it. Verse 29, fire, hell, and famine, and death, all these were created for vengeance. All these things were created for vengeance, man. So what are we doing? You know, so be very careful how you treat people, man. Sometimes you may treat people and they may get their revenge and do certain things, which the Lord told them that vengeance is of his. So I don't advise you to do that. But then also you got some people, they'll just say their goodbyes and never leave. I mean, they'll leave and never come back. Slack you. They'll never come back and then go on their merry way. They're not going to deal. They don't got... People in this life don't have to deal with nothing that they don't want. I dealt with many people that did me wrong, man. Many people did me wrong. Many people did me wrong. But I forgive myself first than anything else. You understand? than to have you to be in my life to do me wrong. I would never let you come in my life again or get close to me. Never. I don't care who you are. My cousin did me wrong. You know, to this day, that motherfucker owes me money to this day. He has not paid me back. So what he get from me, he gets a love distance from me. We been past that. I don't hold that against him no more. Cause you was worth this amount. You was worth this X amount of dollars just to get you out of my life. That's good. You did me a favor. You did, and I still was good to you a little bit after that. You know, but you know, I don't gotta tell him that he not in my life. I don't gotta tell him that. He dead fucking wrong. You know he wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's why his blessings of his life will not increase, because he constantly doing shit to people and the Lord watches him. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for a motherfucker like that, but I should feel sorry spiritually, because you're headed down the wrong destruction. You're heading down the wrong destruction path. You know, so I don't feel sorry for these characters, man. I had Shorty did me wrong. Like I said, she admitted it. But I'm not mad at these motherfuckers. I'm disappointed at the fact that you're trying to be something that you're not, and you're doing something different. You know what I'm saying? So when you like that, I call niggas out. And I make niggas feel uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck about niggas' feelings or bitches' feelings. I don't care about none of that. I let people know what it is. I'm the type of person, I don't hold things internally. If I do, I'm a self-destruct. I'm not playing. I gotta let shit be known, man. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So to make a long story short, you know, I explained this to this person. I'm like, yo, listen, man. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And I used to tell this person, I'm like, how the fuck do you want to be married or get married, right? And you're not even qualified to be married because you don't know how to be a good fucking girl. A girlfriend stages to be a fucking wife, to a fiance, to a wife. You don't know how to be that, because you're not changing your ways on what you're doing. So when you don't change what you're doing, nobody's going to reward you for that. That's why I ain't rewarded. That's why I ain't do it. And it failed. Not me. I didn't fail. She failed. Because she do not understand how to respect men. You don't know how to respect yourself. That's the number one thing. With a man, you got to know how to respect yourself, man. I don't care what you're doing in this life. Respect yourself, man. Because other people are going to see what you do, and they're gonna say, oh, you don't respect yourself, so I'm going to respect you. Respect yourself. And that's the bottom line. When you don't respect yourself, I'm done with you. That's it. I'm done with you. I can't because you're going to put my life in danger. You're going to put my life in limbo. You're going to put my life in a situation that I cannot recoup back. I'm not doing that. I worked too hard in my life to go back to square one. So I advise you people to do the same. You feel me? Do not crash out. Do not lose yourself because someone is doing something to you. And I know you people want to do things and get back, but sometimes it ain't worth getting your get back. Let the Lord deal with it, man. Let's get that scripture, man. Let me see. Jeremiah 50:15. Let me read this. It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance. This is the part I want to get. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she do unto her. So that's what hold on, guys, because I know this chapter, but that's what goes on. Okay, the Lord. I just want to get that main point. The Lord takes vengeance upon himself. He takes the vengeance, not you. Don't be a vigilante because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Okay, let's go. Let me get this. Let me get another scripture here. Let's go to Nahum 1 and 2. Right? There's another beautiful scripture. It says, Yahweh is jealous and the Lord revengeth. Right? The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserve wrath of his enemies. There you go. There you go. So if you're in silence, you think about doing some wicked stuff, do not do it. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Okay? Because if you do, it's going to be a minor setback. All right? So I hope this video was edifying. I'm sorry, y'all.
You ever wanted to get your hands on?
These fucking women and pitting this shit up. You know, these girls is a trip, man. I'm trying to get that video back. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all.
Some are just warning.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. So when you see these things, man, you know, and I tell people too, man, you can't control what people do on social media. You can't control what people do in real life. You can't control. Stop trying to control people and their actions and their motives. Don't do it. Don't control them, because what happens is when you try to control them, you know, you're just wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Don't do it. All right. So I hope this video is edifying. And it says some signs are warnings and others are goodbyes. And sometimes when I want to say this super before I leave, fellas, if you have a good woman, a good wife, and you mistreating her, right? She can leave. She can leave you, man. Sometimes you can put a woman on so bad she don't want to ever come back. You know, in which she's not even supposed to leave you by the law. She's supposed to stay with you, whether she like it or not. But this world teach other things, man. But like I said, women today, they're not going to follow the law. They're not going to follow the commandments. They're just not going to do it. You know, so she leave and fuck it, let her go. But you got to check yourself, man, how you treat people. So it's also too, man, they're still human beings, man. Don't be dogging a fucking girl out, you know. But sometimes a woman need to get cussed out or put in her place, man. These women don't understand. They think because shit goes good because they got some kind of juices in between her legs. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Stupid and foolish men, they fall for that fucking bait. Not the real men of the Lord, man. So you can't control people what they do, man. You feel me? You know, you got some beautiful women out here looking good, smelling good. You know, they working, doing right, but are they really feminine? Are they really want to take care of a man? They say they don't need a man, but that's a motherfucking lie. Any woman that says I don't need a man, all you basically telling me is you don't need God. Because God is the one that created man, stupid. How the fuck do you sound? You sound like an idiot. That's like I never heard a man say, I don't need a woman. You know, meaning like, I don't want no woman. You need her because she's your helpmate. A real man ain't gonna say that. I don't need you, but I want you because I need you to do this because it's a want for me. You know, I know it may sound a little crazy how it's being said, but I'm just saying. Just as much they need us, we need them. It goes hand in hand. But the need that I was talking about is referring to as being needy. Not like that. Of course we need women because that's how we procreate life. You know what I'm saying? And bring forth children and generations. So at the end of the day, this is what it is, and you know, it all this video edifying. It's just something mellow, you know, that I wanted to touch. You know, I wasn't going to do a long lesson on this, but I just wanted coming here just to add what this young lady is saying in the video. But I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.